You know, there are some games we played this year where the other team said that was a physical team. And I told them and reminded them of that. I know St. John's is physical, but we're physical too. The second thing we talked about at halftime is first 5 minutes of this half, we got to get them to call a timeout. And these kids came out and executed, got some rebounds. Now, I don't know if any team that I've coached in a while had 28 offensive rebounds. I take that back. Tennessee did. Tennessee, they had 28 offensive rebounds, and we still won, which is crazy. Rick did a great job with his team all year. If they made a few shots, they probably beat us. So we were fortunate to get out. But I'm proud of these guys, and all of them here had to overcome stuff. And they did. They did because they're good guys. They've been raised right. And they knew they finally, not at the beginning of the year, that we absolutely need each other or we're going down together. And they became one heartbeat. Now, all of a sudden, whatever the team needs, they figured out that if I worry more about the team and less about myself, man, I play better. And so, but it took time. And Carter, you were terrific today. Billy, Nelly. It's a good win.
Thank you very much, Coach. If we could, let's give our questions. First student athletes, Billy, Carter, and John L. Let's go right here behind you. Yep.
Right here. Hey, guys.
Right,
Brendan
sorry.
Quinn from The Athletic. For each of you, John just said everyone on the team had to overcome something. When he says that, what's the first thing that comes to each of your minds of what you had to overcome?
Can you repeat that one? I didn't understand that one.
Your coach just said everyone on the team had to overcome something. And when he says that, I wonder what the first thing that each of you thinks of.
Just the ups and downs in the season that we had to overcome adversity and just fighting ourselves.
How about falling off the cart, almost breaking your right wrist, and being out like 3 weeks? Probably. I'll help them if they forget.
I don't even remember that.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Carter, Billy, anything on that?
Just coming, like what you said, overcoming adversity. We were down 0-5 in the SEC. We had to fight to get here. It's a blessing that, all my guys right here, that we fought real hard, worked real hard in practice and in the gym, and it got us here.
He thought it was going to be easy coming from high school.
I did.
And he did. And he played so bad early that he figured out, I better get in the gym more and I better start playing for us. And Billy wasn't playing early, but he had to overcome. Like one time he blew up in the locker room because he didn't play. And I said, I'm happy that you're that way, that you want to play that bad. How good is he? I mean, how about the short shot he made in that corner that stemmed the tide? How about the free throws that he makes? How about the rebounding? Carter played. I know you're talking to them, but I had to say that.
We appreciate it, Coach. We'll go right front left here, fellas. Oh, Billy, sorry, go
like
ahead.
they said, just facing adversity. We had a long up and down season, so we just all came together, put our egos to the side, and just came one heartbeat, like Coach said, and just played fearless 40.
Thanks, fellas. Right here, front left.
Jackson Fuller, Southwest Times Record. Cal kind of segued to it there, Billy, but that play where you sprinted to the baseline, get the pass from Jonas, and make the mid-range jumper. Can you just walk us through what you saw there and just how good does it feel to have – you've had an impact on a lot of wins this year, but to do it with your scoring, season-high 16 points for you tonight?
That play was just a sense of urgency, just seeing the open lane, but seeing the big coming to stop me, so I just pulled up and just took the shot. I knew I was confident with.
Thank you. Keep it here, front left.
Yeah, John L., obviously you've played with a lot of high-level guys, and to see the big plays that Billy and Carter are making, and Boogie as well as freshmen, just what does that kind of say about those guys?
How hard they working and the stuff we do outside of the like practice and stuff just shows in game time.
Thank you. Go here, front right.
Billy, Adam Zagoria, NJ.com. What's going through your emotions there when everyone comes up and puts the towels on you and is celebrating around you during the interview? What are your emotions there? And just what's it like being a freshman playing so well on a stage like this? You obviously didn't play like a freshman.
The emotion was just all love, you know. We all love each other. It's a brotherhood over here. He got my back, I got his back. And what was the other question?
Just being a freshman on this stage, what was that like?
I just take it as a regular game. Like,
To him, that's how he is. Nothing phases him.
Thanks, Billy. Front right again.
Robbie Listola, Bracketeer.org. My question's for John L. What's this journey been like for you? Tough ending last year at FAU. You break your wrist, you battle through 0-5, an SEC play, and here you are, 18 yesterday, 15 today. What's that feeling like for you?
This journey it's an amazing journey. If somebody asked me to do it over again, I'd do it all over again. That's how fun it is. Went through my ups and downs and just stayed the course, and I came out.
We'll take one last one. First student athletes. Go ahead, John.
John Fanta, Fox Sports. This is for John L. and Carter. Coach just said it's Billy's DNA. He's unfazed by anything. How would you extend on that? Describe what this kid meant to this game and what it's like to be around him.
Just how hard he be fighting and the toughness plays. The things he do is not on the stat sheet, but it shows up to the coaches and everybody else.
Yeah, just fearless. You know, he pick up guards 94 feet. He do everything on the floor. Great to have him on the team.
Billy, Carter, and Janelle, thank you for your time. You can head on back. Thank you. Questions for Coach Calipari? Let's go here front left if we can get a mic up here. Can you get a mic up here front left?
Take it. Take theirs too. Take theirs. Give them to them.
There we go. Right here, Coach, front left. Yeah. Thanks.
Anthony Christensen, WholeHogSports.com. John, obviously, you've coached a lot of high-level freshmen throughout your career, and just kind of the same question I had for John L. Just what do those three guys kind of bring to your team to be able to step up in this level of a game?
Well, they're not afraid, and they want to prove themselves. I don't believe any of them were all freshmen in our league. Is that true? I think they have a little chip on their shoulder about that. But they're talented. Billy just has a different mindset. Like, if I turn it over, so what? He goes on to the next play. Carter and Boogie are still, they're freshmen. If they miss 2, they end up missing 5. You know what I'm saying? But Billy, now, the other side of Billy doing that is he'll turn it over some. Like, why'd you try to do that? I thought I could do it. The lob we had late where DJ wouldn't throw it, Billy would throw it. Now, he may throw it over the backboard, but he would throw it. And, they're fun to coach. I mean, I told him this is as rewarding a year as I've had based on the fact of how far we've come. And that these kids believed in each other. Told him many times, you're never going to disappoint me. Just go play. We'll figure stuff out. And, Z was good today. We need Z to play. I need him on the floor some. Jonas, 2 fouls. I just saw we went 2 for 19 from the 3 and 1. What in the world? I mean, Then I saw they were 2 for 22. Was it an ugly game? Or was it a game that was exciting? It was like both, an ugly, exciting game. I don't care. It could be an ugly, ugly game, and I'm happy. We're moving on.
Front here, Coach.
Jackson Fuller, Southwest Times Record. Coach, you mentioned the Tennessee game where they had all those rebounds. I mean, I think back to that and how you guys were out physical. Can you just speak on the growth from then to now with this team's embracement of the physicality?
They didn't I tried to explain to them how it would be, and they didn't listen. So we went into that game and got absolutely shellacked. One of their players, I believe, had more offensive rebounds than we had rebounds. It was so bad that, that's another one I think I burned the tape. People get mad. He burned the tape. Yeah, I'm not going to watch. If I don't believe it's my team that I'm going to watch, why would I watch it? The South Carolina game, I'm not watching that tape. That's not my team. But I was able to tell them, if you don't become more physical, if you don't do this together, you're going to take a lot of these. And we did. We took some early. But to be where we are, still playing and still fighting and having fun, and I'm enjoying it. Like I said, I'm not going to let anything faze me in this. Here we are. Let's have fun. Now, I'm still holding them accountable. But, you know, I'm asking them for a lot of input. What do you guys see offensively? What do we need to be doing? Missed a lot of layups again today. But, again, they're the #1 defensive team in the country. So.
Go ahead and back right.
Hey, John. Bill Roden with ESPN's Landscape. Just a question. We talk a lot about how this game builds character. Could you just elaborate on what you were saying about your kids overcoming stuff, just about the character of the team?
Well, if you really want to bust out, you have to take some knocks and then overcome them to know you can, because the whole career they're going to have in basketball is going to be that. Can you overcome the bad spells? Can you be so confident and fall back on your training? If you can't, there's no one picking you up. You got to pick yourself up. The second piece of that is in life. They could say, well, we were down and losing. I was with these guys. We had guys in a dark place where they would look like that. But now they know I can be in a dark place like that and overcome it. I hope they also understand that saying that you can go fast alone, but you want to go far, you go with others. And I think they now understand that we all got to do what we're supposed to do, and we got to do this together. We can't be selfish trying to get our own, and let's play off of one another. And they're doing it. I mean, now, as we move forward, we're going to have to shoot the ball better. We just are. If we think we're going to advance going 2 for 19, I'm sorry, you're not. So we'll see, though. But, Bill, and again, how about my staff, who's been great? They never wavered. At one point, we were back and forth. I said, guys, stop. We can't trade anybody. This is who we got. Now, how do we get each of these guys better? What do we do? And we just went to work, spent time individually. I had a lot of meetings. Like, you know, they were sitting on a couch. Let me just put it that way. And there were a lot of stuff that they overcame. And I keep reminding them how much you've overcome. You guys think I'm winning and losing. You understand these kids like have a piano on their back. It's never been this way in all my years of coaching, because NIL, if a kid got money, it's just more weight. And now the families are more involved than they've ever been. Why? NIL. So now all of a sudden they got the people around them. They got the piano on their back. They miss a shot now. Social media tees off on you. Are you really looking at that stuff? I mean, for them to do what they did and then we're still playing, like I said prior to the game, how about we give ourselves a chance to make some magic? Let's just go fight like heck, play free and loose. Whatever it happens, happens, but let's go see if we can create magic. And that's what I said before the game. And at halftime it was first 5 minutes. We all know they're a second-half playing team if you watched them. Like, the numbers are crazy what they do in the second half of games. So we were going to have to do some stuff, and we made plays.
And take one last quick one here in front, Coach.
John, what does this game say about how freshmen can impact college basketball in today's day and age? Your freshman had 37 points in 19
I'm
years.
not changing how I do things. So I won't take as many freshmen. Like, I'm not going to take 7 or 8, which I've done. I think it was 2015, we started 5 freshmen in the national championship game. That's done. That'll never happen again. But bringing guys in, developing young talent, let them go through the wars, prepare them, and if they leave after a year, I'm good. They're leaving anyway. Whether they're a junior or senior, but they got to be good enough, like these kids, to help us win, or I'm going to play who deserves to play. We've got a couple really good freshmen coming in. You know, I'm hoping we get one more, and then we're going to have to get in the transfer portal and grab a couple guys. I'm hoping we get a crew of these guys coming back, but we got to sit down with them. I got to have those talks. And that's maybe what, when is it open, the portal? Monday. When? Monday. This Monday?
Don't look at me.
Welcome to my world. So Monday, we're really preparing for a game, and we're having individual meetings about, are you coming back, or what do you know, if they put their name in the portal, they probably don't have an option to come back, but, you know, I mean, it's, you care about the kids. At the end of the year, it's all about them, whatever they choose. You want to go pro, want to come back, you want to go somewhere else, it's their choice. And I've always been that way, but it's getting harder to be that way. Thanks.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck in San Francisco. Thank you. Momentarily, we'll be joined by head coach Rick Pitino, alongside Kadari Richmond and Zubi Ejiofor.
BetOnline is the world's most trusted betting platform and your #1 source for betting on all the madness. Whether you're a seasoned fan or a first-time bettor, BetOnline is your ultimate game day companion. With the largest selection of odds on everything from college basketball to a $200,000 bracket contest, BetOnline continues to be your #1 sports betting source. From every Cinderella story to every hat trick, BetOnline has you covered with odds, stats, and more for every game, every play, and every win. BetOnline, the game starts here.